Hello, my dear student. Myself Ashrita from Economics Department. Welcome to third semester BCom during the academic year of 2020 and 21. I will be handling the modern banking management. Today I'm going to discuss about introduction of banking. So under that we can study the origin and evaluation of bank, definition and terms of bank and banking, functions of banking, and merit, demerits, and meaning of segment banks, and meaning, objective, features of retailing bank, and bank functions and feature of cooperative banks. So first we can discuss about evaluation of bank. Authorities on banking are divided into their opinion regarding the origin of term bank. Bank is derived from the Italian word banco, the Latin word bancus, and the French word banque, which means a bunch. According to other, the term bank is derived from the German word bank, which means a joint stock fund or common fundraising from a large number of members of the public. So we can see the meaning of banking. Banking is a service. Industries provide services to those who want to lend, borrow, or investment. So next, definition of bank. According to D.L. Hurd, one who in the ordinary course of his business honored checks drawn upon him by person from the for whom he received money on the current account. According to Walter Leaf, as person or corporation which hold itself out the receiving from public deposit payable on demand or the by check. According to H.P. Sheldon, the function of receiving money from his customer and repaying it by honoring their checks as and when required, it is the function above all other function which distinction a banking business from any other kind of business. So next we can see banking. The Indian Banking Regulation Act of 1949 has defined the term banking. Banking as accepting for the purpose of lending or investment or of deposit of money from the public, repayable on demand and the withdrawable able by the check, draft, order or otherwise. There are some features of banking. So dealing in money, dealing with the credit, pre-creation of credit, commercial in nature, banking is based on trust. So next there are some functions of bank. So there are two functions, primary function and secondary function. Under the primary function we can see accepting deposit and granting loans and advance. Under the secondary function, agency function and utility function. Under the accepting deposit, saving deposit, fixed deposit, current deposit and recurring deposit, and granting loans and advance. Under that, cash credit, bank overdraft, loan discounting bill. Under the agent's function, fund transfer, checks collection, periodic payments, portfolio management and other function. Under the utility function, issue of draft, letter of credits, etc., locker facility, underwriting of shares, dealing of foreign exchange, project reports, social welfare programs and other utility function. So next we can see primary function. Fixed deposit. This deposit is after a considerable long period like 1 year, more than 1 year, rate of interest is fixed. Current account deposit. These are mainly maintained by the business community to facilitate frequently transaction with big amount. Saving bank account. It is a kind of demand deposit which is generally kept by the people for the sake of safety. Next, recurring deposit account. The case of recurring deposit is a fixed amount is deposited in a bank every month for the fixed period of time. Lending loans. Under the lending loans, we can three terms of loans. Call loans. These loans are called back at any time. Normally, these loans are taken by a bill broker or stockbroker. Second, short-term loans. These are sanctioned for the period of up to 1 year. Medium-term loan. So these are the sanctioned for the period of between 1 to 5 years. Next, long-term loan. These loans are sanctioned for a period of more than 5 years. It like overdraft, cash credit bill of exchange. So next, secondary or subsidiary function. Merchants banks. Merchants banks is organization which underwriting security for companies for company advisors in a various activities. Leasing. Bank have started funding the fixed asset through leasing. It refers to the renting out immovable property by the banks. Mutual fund. The main function of mutual fund to mobilize the saving of the general public and investment them in the stock market and the money market. And venture capital. Venture capital is a financial capital provided to early stage, high potential, high risk growth startup companies. ATM. An ATM is also known as cash point. The bank nowadays provide ATM facilities. And next, telebanking. Telebanking is a throwback to the days when people would be called into a central number at bank institution in order to get balance. Next, credit card. Credit card allow a person to buy goods and services up to the certain limit with the immediate payment. So next, segment banking. Segment banking is a bank established for the service a certain predefined section of the society. In spite of its best effort of RBI could not make them banks to several all the section of the society. Certain sections were neglected for a long time. Reserve Bank of India felt more general banks or differentiated banks. So next, cooperative banking. Cooperative bank is an institutional established on a cooperative bank's basis and dealing in a ordinary banking business like other banks. The cooperative bank founded by collecting funds through shares, accept deposits and grant loans. So there are some functions of cooperative banking. So one by one we discuss one by one. Providing short and medium term loans and the advance to the needy members mainly out of the deposit. Second one, supply all the necessities required for the agriculture such as agriculture tools, seeds, fertilizer and the insecticide. And third, market the agricultural produce and crops. Fourth, supply certain consumable goods like food grain, sugar and other essential commodities. And fifth, encouraging the habits of saving among its members. Sixth, arrange the programs regarding the economic welfare of its members. So next we can see the retail banking. Retail banking, also known as consumer banking, is a provision of service by a bank to the general public rather than the companies, corporation or other banking services which are regarding as retail, including provision of saving and transactional accounts, personal loans, debits card and the credit card. Retail bank is also distinction from the investmental bank or a commercial bank. Common retail bank services include checking and saving accounts. Retail banking provides financial services for individual and the families. So next, there are some objective of retailing bank to reach sustainable and profitable growth. Second, asset growth to achieve higher return on equity compared with the bank, increasing a new money inflow and maximum customer satisfaction, increasing the segment shares and reduce cost per consumer or customer, diversify the customer base. So next, function of retailing banking. Retailing banking in a different form has existing for a long time. It is a relatively new concept. Over the period of time, it has been emerged as an important component of traditional and modern banking system and an important market segment. Retail banking takes care of all the banking needs of an individual customer. There are three primary functions of consumer banking. So, thank you.